podcast. Come take this walk with me.
Welcome back to the Three Parallels podcast with your host, the brother Dr. Jason Branch, a show where we rediscover who we were, embrace who we are, and make room for who we're becoming. On today's show, buckle up, Buttercup. I have an idea where we're going. I don't know how we're going to get there. Coming to you live from Gator University, in the basement, of course. That's why it's so dark. Battlecast Studios, doing the best I can with what I have. And that's what we all are doing. And I'm currently on a walk recording this podcast because I'm decompressing from a very emotional day. A lot of ups and downs today emotionally, a lot of highs, a lot of lows. Still overall a good day because I said so. And a hard day. What made it hard is being in the middle of building something that will change the lives of a lot of people. And I'm speaking life, speaking facts, because life and facts is what you say. There's so much power in what we say, and you have to consider who's talking. And right now, the future version of me is talking, and I'm allowing us to hear him in real time. Because I don't know I don't know when, where, how, why, what I'm doing right now will impact whomever, but I feel moved to give at this time. When it will be available is when you're supposed to receive it. And I'm going to trust that it's for who it's for. So let's dive in. I'm struggling with the contradiction of us, meaning people. Human beings doing human things. If I don't know nothing else, I know people gonna be peopling. I know systems gonna be systeming. And I'm all on this walk, decompressing, de-stressing from a day in the classroom. You know, I'm a coach, I teach, I do trainings, webinars, seminars, master classes, podcasts, speaking, you name it, I do it. I do it. So I'm doing my best to invest in myself and pour into my own cup because it's been depleted today because I gave it all away. And for me, that's how I expect to leave this earth, empty, because I gave it all away. To whoever wants some, come get some, and I don't run out. And all the things that's happening in real time is hard because the deeper you go, the higher you get. And the higher you get, the more you see. Let me break that down. So, growing up, for me, nice hotel was typically days in, nights in, comfort in, on that level. Let's say comfort in. So, comfort in, analogy, metaphor, you know your boy. Comfort in is your comfort zone, which is a hotel that you got access to. Gonna run you about $49, $59. Depends on where you at, who you at. It ain't much. It's a little investment, but you get what you pay for. So typically, the Comfort Inn has about 2 or 3 floors. It's about it. About as good as it gets, boo-boo. 2, 3 floors. You get to the 3rd floor, get on the rooftop, you can jump off of it, you still be all right. You can go on, hop off the roof and go and walk it off. 3 stories. And then, that was my lived experience. That's the hotels that I experienced. And then over time, with exposure, money and the ability to explore more, experience more, I start leveling up my hotel game. especially now on this side of life, like I like really nice hotels because I grew up in a Comfort Inn. If you're paying attention, the breadcrumbs are already flowing. So three parallels, who we were, who are becoming, who I used to be. Days in was the norm. Motel 6 is the norm. 69, 79, 99. Remind you of Taco Bell commercial. We ain't talking about 99 cents. We talking about $99. So again, depends on where you are, but doesn't cost much. And then over time, where I am now, who I am now, typically, I ain't got to go all the way out, but I like nice hotels. And a nice hotel that is on a different level to me is the Ritz Carlton. The Ritz. We finna go to the Ritz. And although the building, the structure, you know, is very different, the experience is what's most different because typically you go to a Ritz Carlton, it's gonna be more than 3 floors. Usually. Usually. So therefore you jump off that rooftop, it's OV, boo boo. There's a place you can stay forever. You here for life, boo boo. How long you here? Rest of my life. I'm gone, I'm dead. You can't jump off that rooftop and survive. Different levels, different perspective, different views. So if I'm living in the Comfort Inn, meaning doing everything that's comfortable and nothing that's uncomfortable because of fear, I stay on the second or third floor. That's the highest I can go. And my therapist, way back when, I'm a few therapists ahead now, which speaks volumes to growth. Big shout out to Dr. Ho. What up, Ho? I'm a different type of therapist now, and I see things differently now because of my evolution. So me evolving to become this version of me, I stay in nice places. And these nice places has a lot of floors, meaning I can see things from a different perspective. Let's say Ritz got 10 floors, that's 10 stories, that's 10 levels, that's 10 layers, that's 10 steps. So if somebody at the Comfort Inn can only see outside the third floor window, that's the highest view that's the largest their perspective can be. If you have somebody on a 10th floor looking out the window, that's the largest perspective they can be at the time. There's a huge difference between a third floor view and a 10th floor view. And sometimes if you've never been above the third floor, what is the 10th floor? What is the fourth floor? Because for all of us, if you put these two entities together and it's one building, say 20 stories, I don't care who you are, where you are, you have to go through one floor at a time. And although there's a 13th floor, that don't matter. We ain't got no 13. We don't stop on 13. We don't do that. Why? Superstition. Look it up. Trust me. Trust me and look it up. I think we're going to roll with that. Trust me and look it up. Do both. It's superstition. So deeply rooted that you will not find an elevator with 13th floor on because somebody said, that's what we're doing, that's what we're not doing. Somebody's said it. And that truth, that reality of somebody said so runs our lives more often than not. And man, it's hard when you see out the 10th floor and you see all the way down to the third and all of life in between those levels, layers, floors. For example, my therapist way back in the day, Spicy J's in the building, she mentioned, you know, sometimes when you're on the third floor, everybody got their own room, their own space or whatever, but everybody's on the same floor. Sometimes when you leave the third floor, you leave the room, things shift for you. And when you go back, it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't look the same. It doesn't fit the same. It doesn't smell the same. Or you can smell whatever's brewing that you did not smell because you were in it. Now, since you left and you return, you see how stinking it really is. And that's where I'm at right now. I've left the room a few times and now I'm back and I see more of the same shit. And man, it hurts my heart because this profession I've grown to love and dislike. And what I love and dislike about this profession is I love the fact that I get to do what I do and I can do it well. I love helping people help themselves. Three types of clinicians: you got horrible ones, good ones, and great ones. No need to talk about the horrible ones. Everybody already talked about them. Good ones do just enough. Great ones do the work on themselves. If you're not in therapy, now is your Saturday morning special to know. Get your ass in therapy. Go see somebody ASAP. Because my belief, therapy is a way to deal with your stuff. We all have it. Nothing wrong with having your stuff, your shit, I say. Because when it comes to your house, there's three levels, three layers: attic, living room, basement. Attic, where you spend most of your time, in your head. Living room, where we are presently, but I can't be present if I'm focused on the future or the past. The basement, I don't go down there. There's a padlock on the door. You ain't not finna find me up in here at all. Because all the things that happened to me from birth to where I am right now, the things that I don't like that happened, whatever, I put in that basement, I lock it up, I never go back. And that stuff that's in our basement, our shit, will come up and out in the living room and get on other people if we don't have it under control. We don't know what it is. We don't know how to manage. We don't know how to deal. We don't know how to heal. I don't know how to do that. I'm going to continue to put my shit on other people. And man, it hurts. It hurts. And this conversation that we're having is me sharing my frustration and my pain of this profession because it will chew you up and spit you out if you let it. Because we have the ability to want to help other people, not recognizing sometimes we kill ourselves in the process. And I'm doing everything in my power to change that because it doesn't work. And I don't know anybody who has survived, survived a master's or a doctoral program in this profession unscathed. I ain't never heard of it. Meaning everybody, please let me know if you know otherwise. If you had a great experience, nothing happened to you, you was good from beginning to end, it was great, it was phenomenal, shoot me an email, shoot me a text. Let me know. 9 times out of 10, if you, I need you to check the boxes now. If you can say that, if you do say that, check your demographics. Check your demographic. Graphic. If you're a white woman, a white man, don't text me, don't call me, don't email me. Mind your business. Enjoy your privilege. Enjoy. But if you're not, if you identify as otherwise and you went through unscathed, teach us the game. How? How did you get through with nothing? Because everybody got something. Some folks got the gift that keeps on giving because somebody gave it to them. And in this profession that's full of helping professionals hurt helping professionals. And it is mind blowing to see it in action. It's mind blowing to know that there's people out here not working on themselves, that mentally in the comfort in, yet thriving in the ivory tower, thriving, doing very well, and hurting so many people along the way. Why? Because we can. And it happens. And it doesn't have to when you choose to level up, in my humble opinion. And the level up is, let me begin unpacking what's inside my basement in order to move to a new house, a new view, a new perspective, new room. I got to do something different. And to me, everything goes back to your house. That's what makes it your house. Your house is where you grew up, how you grew up, background, upbringing, culture, religion, you name it. It's our stuff. You're entitled to it. And the more you unpack in your basement, the less you're going to put that stuff on other people because you know it's down there. You know it exists because you've been doing the work. And for me, because of the work I've been doing, I see things differently. I see life differently. And I see what it's been. I see what it is. I see what it can be. And it is so big to change culture, systems, people. I view it to be as deep as the civil rights movement. And my perspective is a little jaded, I'll be honest, because I'm a little hurt, is a lot of places and spaces are designed to be exactly who they've been and continue being that with no interest nor desire in changing anything, but saying there's an interest in change, saying what is valued, but the behavior does not align. It's a lack of alignment, head and heart. And to me, the best way I can describe that is the difference between people and business. I'm a people person. I love me some people. Why do you think I'm doing this podcast? Yeah, you're right. For me. You're welcome. People equates to service. Business equates to bottom line. And to me, there are two camps. You got the service camp, you got the business camp. Bottom line, service. And this country, to me, was founded on business and people. However, not an integration of the two, meaning you can have business and people and everybody wins. You can have it. It exists. It's real. We just don't see it. It exists and it's real. Because what we do see is what we're experiencing, which to me is the curtain. It's all the stuff that's for show that's right in front of us, not recognizing what's behind the scenes. And what's behind the scenes is a whole nother world when you have access. Access gives you exposure. Exposure is how you level up. It's one of the many ways of how you level up. I can't do something I don't know nothing about. If I'm exposed to something new, different, or uncomfortable, it allows me to see things differently. It don't take much, don't take long, but it takes something. And what I'm recognizing in real time is, man, people are hurting. Like, seriously, people are in so much pain and not know it and just not aware, don't care. Like, tunnel vision. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is where I'm supposed to go. And it is amazing to see the comfort in. Because once you go beyond a certain floor, beyond the third floor, you can never go back and stay in that place and space once you've outgrown it. Because as you level up, you're changing, you're shifting, you outgrowing who you used to be. And when you do that and you see life differently, you notice the discrepancies, you notice the inconsistencies, you notice the bullshit. You notice the difference between the beach and the sandbox. You know what it is. My challenge to you listening is to determine, where do you live and where do you play? I'm a beach guy. I live on the beach. I play in the sandbox. The sandbox, comfort in. Whatever brings you comfort, and that's the sandbox. Rules, laws, beliefs, ideas, boundaries, things that's put around an entire beach to make you perceive, to help you perceive that you are safe, you are good. It's perception. Perception is not reality. But perception is your reality because if the highest I can go is the third floor, then that's my reality. That's my truth. Not recognizing there's several other hotels with several other levels, layers, floors that I can visit, I could participate, I could go, I could do. And it doesn't matter the access to see these different places and spaces. If I don't see me in them, I'll never go. And I'll never go because of what I believe. Take, for instance, the doctor. If you're listening to this and you have any interest or desire in getting a doctor, becoming a doctor, whatever the hell your name is, that feeling will never go away. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. It'll never go away until you at least make an attempt or do it. And some people die with that. And others decide with that. I'm going to do something. My challenge to you, if you got any inclination, go figure it out. Figure it out. You know, whatever excuse you tell yourself is garbage. It's belief. It's the stuff that's in your basement. Because there's nothing on this earth that you cannot do that you're designed to do. Meaning, if you ain't 6'7", coming out as a 5-star recruit, you probably ain't finna go to the NBA. I ain't finna go. You know what I mean? If you 40, 30 something, probably not. Probably not. But you may not have been designed for that. You could have been designed for owning a team. Come on, church. And I mean that in all aspects, man. We are greater than we give ourselves credit for. We just been taught and told that we're not. It's a lie. All of it. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. I'm passionate about this. You can tell because I can. And the passion is my heart, man. My heart hurts for us. Because I don't care who you are, where you are, man. This stuff is in the veins of these places and spaces and systems. And I'm sharing this to the best of my ability so I can keep my livelihood. Because I ain't made it yet. You know, in big picture, you never know who's listening. So I'm going to protect me and my peace. So, you know, this is within confidence, with all due respect, family. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, you're figuring it out. Because there's a huge difference in a continental breakfast at the Comfort Inn and breakfast at the Ritz Carlton or any hotel of that level. You know, eggs, fresh, farm raised. There's a chef with a hat on, the chicken underneath the cutting board, live, ready to deliver chickens and eggs. It's a different deal. Different deal. So for me, sometimes when you're in these places and spaces, 10 floors, 10 stories, 3 floors, 3 stories, the rooftop is where all the magic happens. Our belief is if I just keep going, keep flowing, keep working hard, keep doing all this stuff, eventually I'm gonna make it to the rooftop. And the rooftop where all the magic happens is where, you know, I get to this, the new car, the house, the kids, the family, the this, the promotion, the money, I get this, I get that. It's all a belief. It's not fact. Because to me, the fact is, it's not the people, places, and things on the rooftop. It's the being. It's who I am. And the people, places, and things I attract based off of who I am that I've worked hard to become. That's it. And once I become the being, I'm going to attract those things that I want. It's going to happen. I'm in the middle of it, y'all. That's what I'm talking about it. I'm building a team. I'm building an institution from the ground up. Gator, you, baby, we are here. And so many of us are salamanders. Vulnerable, penetrable, everything sticks, overthinking, perfectionism, imposter syndrome, stress, anxiety, sick and shut in, just awful. Have nothing. because I'm working so hard to be something or somebody that I'm not. Versus let me figure out who I am and be that person and learn more about how to be more of that person, your future self, him, her, them, all caps, no blue hat. Your future self, who's always whispering breadcrumbs and ripples. Your current self, who's confused because you keep listening to your old self, which is screaming, top of their lungs. You can't hear nothing but the past, lies. My challenge to us is to consider anything different than all that I know. Anything, no matter what it is. Challenge them on a very small micro level. Start small, don't go big. You know how we get. You go big, you start, but you don't continue. You don't maintain. Start small and build up. Ooh, that's a word for somebody. Start small and build up. That's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what happened for us to be exactly where we are at this time. You start small, you build up. Unless you already got it big. And if you do, share the wealth. Y'all know somebody just made $1 trillion in this lifetime? $1 trillion. Think about that. 2026. And you've heard of the number probably recently. I'm sure you didn't learn it in school. Might have saw it in a book or something. But this term, trillion, like this knowledge base, $1 trillion was an idea. Now it's reality in 2026. So it's never happened until now. Like that is insane to me. And, I've been trying to find out, like, how do you measure? What's the equivalent measurement of $1 trillion? And I talked to all the AI bots, and they told me the same thing. You can't even humanly imagine this. Because if you were paid, and my numbers are off on this, so, you know, blame Spicy J. If you were paid $100 a second from now until, in order to become a trillionaire, you will need to live for 32,000 years. Yeah, that's how you can make a trillion. That's insane to me. That's insane to me. And somebody, a person, just solidified an idea into a reality. And guess what? Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. So many people's lives can be changed in so many different ways with a piece of that. 32,000 years. You know how long that is? If you were paid every second, man, that's just insane. How many things could be eradicated, wiped away? Just so many things don't matter because systems are systeming and people be peopling. That's what we know for sure. So I've decided that, you know, I'm building a spaceship or university, I would say. Behind the scenes, a spaceship. It's a university where you get to be who you are. You get to bring who you want with you. You get to challenge systems and ideas and beliefs and figure out what works best for you because that's the only thing that matters to me. What works best for you and yours? Nobody know that but you. And more often than not, we ain't looking because we following the map that somebody gave us that ain't never been where we going. Ain't never been where we at. Will never be. And that's okay. But find what works for you, whatever that is. And that's the journey that I'm on. So I'm building a place and space for you, whoever you are, in real time. Because I'm learning about this life. I'm learning about these systems and people, places, these things. Like I'm learning about stuff that I never saw, I never noticed, I never paid attention to, although it's been hidden in plain sight my entire life. And a lot of the things I've shared connects the dots to what's going on all around us all the time because what's the core is people. It's us. Like all these things, business, it means nothing without people. You don't have it without people. So how are we hurting people to get to the thing that doesn't serve people? It serves business. But if I'm only concerned or consumed with business, who cares about the people? And to me, that's what we're dealing with right now in real time. Again, $1 trillion by one person, and nothing has changed in this country. That's so wild. That's so wild to me. And it speaks volumes to systems, the rooftop, the levels and the layers. So know that I'm sharing this in frustration and in optimism that we have the ability to change things because things are how they are because of people and systems. And we are now the people, and we now can develop, create, change systems. I'm willing to do it. And I'm starting, building, creating my own. And if you're interested in joining me, now is the time. Because starting in July, we finna go somewhere where I don't know. It's finna be a rocket ship, and we taking off at an institution, at a building from the ground up. So, who do I help? I'm glad you asked. The core, the empire, the ecosystem. I'm giving you a heads up of what's coming because it's on its way, and you have every opportunity to get involved now. By getting involved now is going to take you to the next level because it's going to give you a different perspective. If you've been rocking with the show for a while, then you already know, and it's already connecting with you. That means this is for you. If it's not, like, I don't know, come back. If this is your first, welcome. Whatever it is, I'm blending the world of business and people together through creativity and entrepreneurship. And I'm taking you on a journey with me. I want us to get better at being us. I'm ready for us to heal. That's it. That's all. So we can stop hurting each other and help each other differently. So I help high performing, helping professionals who are exceptional at taking care of everybody else, but have forgotten how to take care of themselves. How do I help? Glad you asked. Through this Gator versus the Salamander model. I would call it Gator and Salamander model. As I mentioned, Salamander, naked and afraid, out the shell like a turtle. I ain't talking about TV show. So I help people evolve from a salamander into a gator. So I help you build the emotional, spiritual, physical, and mental capacity to protect your peace, sustain your success, and become the healthiest version of you possible without sacrificing yourself, your mission, or your purpose. I help high performing health professionals stop losing yourself by taking care of everybody else. Figure out what works best for you and do just that. Then by doing that, you're going to become somebody you've never been to attract the people, places, and things that gives you access to all aspects of life, in my opinion, that I will prove to be a fact as I build this. My belief is when you're connected to yourself in its entirety, to certain people, places, and things, when you have access to a wealth of self, ooh, that's a word, a wealth of self, there's nowhere you cannot go. Nowhere you cannot go. And for me, I want all of us to go to the highest level we could possibly be to become the best version of ourselves, to do things we've never done. And I'm giving it away. You can do whatever the hell you do want to do with it. I'm taking it up a whole nother notch. In July, starting my first deal. I ain't even developed it all yet, but I know it's coming. I mentioned June, and I thought I was ready, but I wasn't. I'm learning in real time, but I'm ready now. And I'm here to offer you an opportunity to become the best version of you. So if you're interested, tap in. Gator University, now enrolling podcast. Thank you for listening. I would appreciate it more if you subscribed. The playlist, dive in, bring a friend, and more is coming. Get involved as you choose. I'm turning my pain into opportunities to help others remove their pain. I see things differently, man. And I want to expose you so you can see it too. Because once you start seeing it for yourself, you'll never stay the same. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you having space for me. I appreciate us. We're going somewhere. The retreat will happen. The meetup will happen. All the things that we've been saying, we've been thinking, we've been doing will happen, and it will happen with us together. I appreciate you. I love you. You are valued. You are seen. You are heard. You are understood. We are different, and that's okay. We're together. And to me, there's nothing we can't do without each other. So find your crew, find your tribe, find your community, culture, collective, whether it's with me or not. Find what works for you and do that until you can't. That is it. That is all. This is another episode, Three Parallels Podcast with your host, the brother, Dr. Jason Branch. I told you who I was, who I am, who I'm becoming. You know who you are. Let's find out who we are together. This is your invitation. Personal, I might add. No RSVP necessary. Just get in where you fit in. We are live every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 Eastern, in the lab in Gator U. I will see you then. I will see you there. Until next time, peace, peace.